What's happening? Families always give thanks and praises to your creator. Whoever you may conceive your creator to be, for me, the above ground is just a wonderfully loving every minute of it, giving thanks and praises to the creator at all times. Folks, can't get better than this. Got to get better, folks. We are on the way up. Anyway, listen, I'm going to, first of all, I do not own the rights to these videos. I do not own the copyrights to these videos. Let me get that out of the way first before the strike me again. Okay. These two videos here is very powerful. It's not about what's going on now. It's about how we're supposed to think and our way of thinking about the system and how the system treat our kind of people. These are two brothers here. The brother from the report, I don't know his name, but Malcolm X is dropping some serious stuff here that you guys have to listen to attentively. And the other brother breaking some stuff. And this reporter, white lady, says, what else? Guess it's your way of thinking. After you got so much knowledge on her, she can say, what else? Anyway, folks, drop it. The videos speak for themselves. I love you guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when the brother posts another video. But don't forget, I keep telling you guys, we have nothing what to worry about because we are on the way up. Like the Jefferson says, we are moving on up. But not to the east side. Oh, no, we're moving on up to a better way of living. All right, love you guys.
In case of war with Russia or China, would you encourage your people to go and fight for America?
In case of war with Russia or China, would we encourage, you mean the black people in America, to fight in defense of America? Black people in this country have fought to defend America ever since America has been America, and black people in this country still don't have the freedom, the justice, and equality that they thought that they were fighting for when they were fighting to defend America.
But would they fight again for America?
Who knows what the black man who has now awakened will do. When the black man was asleep, he was anyone's tool. He was anyone's watchdog. He was anyone's hound dog, hunting dog. But today the black man in America is beginning to think for himself. And as he begins to think for himself, he begins to ask himself, what is he fighting for? And what has he gotten out of all of the fighting that he has already done? And as the black man begins to ask himself this question, then you'll find that many of them begin to wonder, what do they have to fight for? Now, as Muslims, we don't teach. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad doesn't teach us to fight or not to fight. He wakes us up and lets us know what's in store for America. And then anyone who wants to fight in defense of America, it's entirely up to them. But America's next battle will be against God himself.
But would you, Malcolm X...
I, as an individual, Malcolm X, would never fight for America.
You know, America's not unique in its sins as a country. We're not unique in our evils, to be honest with you. I think where we may be singular is our refusal to acknowledge them. And the legends and myths we tell about our inherent, goodness to hide and cover and conceal so that we can maintain a kind of willful ignorance that protects our innocence. See, the thing is that when the Tea Party was happening, we were saying, pundits, oh, it's just about economic populism. It's not about race. When people knew, social scientists were already writing that what was driving the Tea Party were anxieties about demographic shifts, that the country was changing, that they were seeing these racially ambiguous babies on Cheerios commercials, that the country wasn't quite feeling like it was a white nation anymore. And people were screaming from the top of their lungs, yo, this is not just simply economic populism. This is the ugly underbelly of the country. See, the thing is this, and I'll say this and I'll take the hit on it. There are communities that have had to bear the brunt of America confronting, white Americans confronting the danger of their innocence. And it happens every generation. So somehow we have to kind of, oh my God, is this who we are? And just again, here's another generation of babies. Think about it, that 2-year-old had his bones broken by two parents trying to shield him from being killed. A woman who has been married to this man for as long as I've been on the planet almost, lost her husband. For what? And so what we know is that the country has been playing politics for a long time on this hatred. We know this. So it's easy for us to place it all on Donald Trump's shoulders. It's easy for us to place Pittsburgh on his shoulders. It's easy for me to place Charlottesville on his shoulders. It's easy for us to place El Paso on his shoulders. This is us. And if we're going to get past this, we can't blame it on him. He's a manifestation of the ugliness that's in us. I've had the privilege of growing up in a tradition that didn't believe in the myths and the legends because we had to bear the brunt of them. Either we're going to change, Nicole, or we're going to do this again and again, and babies are going to have to grow up without mothers and fathers, uncles and aunts, friends, while we're trying to convince white folk to finally leave behind a history that will maybe, or embrace a history that might set them free from being white. Finally.
What else?
Lord help us.